The purpose of today's meeting is to really recognize what happened on our campus on Monday. We understand that that was a deeply triggering event for many folks on this campus for a wide range of reasons. And we wanted to give the students an opportunity to express the way that they feel.
We are a public institution. This institution belongs to the taxpayers. It was funded and is being funded by the taxpayers. So it has to be viewed as a home away from home from everybody who comes in here to work or to study. Anything less than that, in my opinion, our job is incomplete. We haven't done it. Therefore, for us and for me, the number one priority is the safety and security of everybody who works in here, everybody studying here. This is what we do every day. I want to assure every single one of you, from the moment that this event took place, the entirety of the senior staff has been engaged round the clock. Round the clock, trying to figure out how do we turn this teaching moment into a positive moment so that we can move forward.
It was our mission to make our relationship with Glassboro Township, the Glassboro Borough, a stronger one going forward. And sadly, two of our students had to deal with what they did for us to have this conversation, but it's happening now. And this is our time to have this conversation. So once again, I want to thank all of you for coming out and joining us. We have to talk about it. There are some harsh truths that we have to hash out, not only on this campus, but in this country and in our world. But today's the day that we can start right here in Glassboro. Our sole purpose in the Student Government Association is to be an outlet for student concerns. And this is the best way that we can do it. President Hushman expressed that this needs to be a civil debate. We are all here. This is a university. In our country, we pride our universities on being beacons of open and free areas of ideas and the free exchange of ideas. So please speak your piece, but let's do so in a civil way.
Hi, my name is Atif Hassan. I know you see my face on the newspaper, on the news. I just wanted to, explain to y'all exactly what happened and, go in depth to what's going on in my brain while this is happening, Yeah, they do the whole protocol, I need you to throw your keys out the window. I need you to back up with your hands up in the air. The whole time I'm thinking, like, what if I trip? What if I sneeze? I'm dumb scared at this point, I'm scared I might die on camera. Like, if y'all kill me on camera and people get to record this over and over again, my mother gonna see that. My father gonna see that. That ain't right. It's the same cop faces that's been pulling me over for the last 4 years. I know these cops. I had conversations with these cops, especially the one with the assault rifle. I look at him, I'm like, I don't got no gun. Like, why y'all doing all of this? He like, I don't know you. What you mean you don't know me? I've been a regular traffic stop for you since the last 4 years. You don't never find nothing on me. Now y'all mad. This is just plain old discrimination. Cause it's not just us, it's Latinos. Honestly, I can't really lie and say that I've seen any white people sitting on the curb while their car get checked in my 4 years here. People need to realize what's going on around them, cause I feel like everybody in here has been traumatized and desensitized by this exact type of stuff. It's all over social media. It's been all over social media since Trayvon Martin. What was that, 2008? Something like that? People just have they feel like, okay, the most thing that I can do is press the share button. That's not true. Sharing it is gonna get it, out there. But if you're not giving that person your support, then it's just gonna fall through, and then the next time it's gonna happen again and again and again. Eventually somebody gonna die. I'm a college student, y'all already making me go broke. I got court on Thursday, this Thursday coming up. I've been doing the same routine since freshman year. Never got charged with anything.
If safety was such a concern for the students and your main priority is keeping us safe, if you knew that the students' safety was at risk, why wasn't the scene cleared, or why didn't we get an alert that everyone go on lockdown? Or like, if this person was so dangerous, to Rowan University. Why wasn't anyone told until 45 minutes after it was done?
Sometimes I walk on campus and I feel like I'm not safe. I feel like the priorities of the Glassboro police and the student police, whatever they are, row police, are not in line. I feel that as a student, I should feel safe to call 911 here and not feel that I'm going to have my back turned on.
At university here, we constantly have done trainings, active shooter trainings. Everybody, that's the buzzwords for today, active shooter. We all know that. And we've done active shooter trainings for people, what to use, what to see. If they see something, shelter in place, the whole 9 yards. Whether a emergency alert goes out or not. You know, when somebody sees a situation where this doesn't look normal, you know, we would hope that it dictates for people to say shelter in place.
It's not about, we need to stop talking about forums, we need to stop talking about, we need to do town halls. What we really need to do is protest until the point that that the police officers at their precinct are retrained on their conduct on how to deal with students. That's the only way things are gonna get fixed. We're not gonna sit here and pretend that the way that these police officers handled things were just, oh, because it was a handgun. No, it was because these children were black. These town halls, they don't do nothing. All the people are gonna sit here and be like, yeah, we're gonna keep talking about. Guess what? I gotta go on social media every other week and see something that happens to black people, not just, and I understand. It does happen to, especially on a Rowan campus, it happens to all students.
And a police officer being behind them, and it's like, what's stopping this from happening again? So I think apologies go a long way. Being a part of the psychology field, I know that is an important piece of healing from a traumatic event, and I think that that's something that especially the police officers need to pay attention to, that we are all human.
I feel like it's not realized how much of an impact they have on us mentally and the emotional impact that happens. And a big issue with Rowan is that we really beat around the bush.
It doesn't matter if you comply. A big excuse that a lot of white people I hear talk about is that if you just do everything they say, you'll be fine. That's not true. They got lucky. That is too simple of an explanation, and it doesn't take into consideration the systemic racism of the police force, of the institution, and all of that. So we have to remember that when we're talking about this. I have never been pulled over since I started driving, and there's a reason for that. It's because I'm white, and we think the police have this idea, I can't speak for them, but we all know it, that black males are inherently dangerous, threatening, violent, and that is just not true. So that's all I want to say.
How are we supposed to find a solution when the ones that kind of perpetrated the incidents where it happened, they're not here, and continuous incidents happen?
We have been in contact with the Glassboro Police Department. We did invite them to this meeting. I will be full disclosure with that. But again, I won't speak on their behalf as to why they're not here.
Okay? I would say for the last 3 years, Student Life, Dean Jones, we've been holding open forums. And we hadn't had any attendance. Hardly anybody showed. With the concept of having that line of communication open with the public, meaning the student population and faculty and staff. And we've had these open forums. And I'm saddened, and I really feel that this unfortunate event that had to occur, that had to have people come out in these numbers. But I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Because the open forums that we are going to continue, not because of one triggering event, but every day so we can hear the concerns of people every day.
Everybody in here has a story. All of us have a story. But the reason why you came in here wasn't necessarily because of your story. It was because of a story you heard about somebody else. And so that's the connection. That's the peace. That's the caring. That's the concern you actually have. And even if it wasn't that heavy, even if it was just interest, you were just interested, it brought you into this space and got you providing an opportunity for you to hear, to learn, to love, to care, to express who you are.